Oh, shoot, y'all. Thank you for watching the Nick Gates Show. I am your host, Nick Gates, and I hope you're hungry today. We're going to throw in a grilling episode today, y'all. We're going to be doing some country-style ribs, and I'm going to show you how I do it on my gas grill. Now, I ain't talking about grilling no ribs. I'm talking about using that indirect heat. We're going to light one side of that grill. We're going to more or less smoke them on the other side of that grill. I'm going to show you here in a bit. First, we're going to take us a trip down to the grocery store. We're going to get some ribs. I'm going to show you what seasoning we're going to use, and I'll walk you through step by step. All right, y'all, we're here at Lowe's Food. Let's go in here, get us some ribs. Here we go. Let's see if we can find style ribs. There's some right there. I'll get a couple of those bad boys. Oh, last two they got. Yep. Dunzo. All right, y'all. Don't get me wrong. I would love to have one of these big, expensive smokers. Man, I'd be using it every weekend. However, this is what I got. A good old Next Grill. I bought this several years ago. I think maybe a couple $100. Ain't done me wrong yet. Now, that's not to say if somebody from Traeger or Pit Boss, for that matter, is watching this video, I am accepting sponsors. I am awaiting the first one, actually. So, hey, have at it. While we're on that sponsorship kick, also anybody from Duluth Trading or Steel watching this video, counting down to the first sponsor, y'all. Invitation is open. All y'all other homeowners out there that got you a grill and said, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. I'm going to show you how to do these country style ribs, or any piece of meat for that matter, on your indirect heat. Go from there. Okay, so we got our ribs out here. We've had them in the fridge overnight. First thing we're going to do, I'm just going to set them out on this plate. We're going to let them sweat out a bit, and we're going to pat them dry, then put our seasoning on. Probably let them sit out for about half an hour or so. All right, y'all, we've set out our ribs, let them sweat out a little bit, brought them up to about room temperature. First thing I'm gonna do is take paper towels, and we're gonna pat them dry. Put them on the plate here. So we're gonna go through all this. Then we're gonna rub them down with a binder. So I'm gonna use mustard today. You can use olive oil, mustard, handful of things. Then we're going to apply our seasoning. Now today, you may not know about it, I come across this channel on YouTube, but it's a channel called Meat Church Barbecue. Definitely recommend their channel. I'll put a link in the description. But they also sell their seasonings they make in the Academy Sports. And so today we're going to be using the Holy Voodoo, the Holy Gospel seasonings on those, and I'll show you how to do that. I have experimented with these before, so I know they're going to be good. Here we go. All right, so I got these. Put some mustard on them, and I'll be right back. We'll put some seasoning on here. All right, I'm just going to take our mustard here, just squirt all over, and then I'm going to take my hands really well. I'll lather it up in there. I'll be running out of mustard there. Hope should have checked that before I started the video. We'll make it work. this one at a time. I'm just gonna rub them in the top here. Bear, get out of here. Silly dog. In there. I'll work them in there. We'll get these covered pretty good. So this is for our seasoning will stick to it. So I'm just gonna, there we go. So I got the top side there. Now I'm just gonna mix them up. Good. Now, so we got those all lathered up. Now I'm gonna take them. See, so I'm gonna do half and half. One, this Holy Voodoo by the Meat Church Barbecue. Now you're gonna apply this pretty good. Not just a little bit. You wanna get it pretty good on there, but one at a time. Get them in there. Push it in there. Make sure it adheres to it really good. Okay, I'm gonna do half of these, then I'm gonna introduce you to our next seasoning. Be back in a bit. All right, done half in our Holy Voodoo seasoning. Now I'm gonna use the Holy Gospel Meat Church Barbecue seasoning. We're gonna do the rest. And again, apply this pretty liberal. Then, after we do these, still gonna let them sit for at least about a half an hour or so. Go from there. All right, y'all. So as I explained before, we're gonna do this on indirect heat, right? So I got this left side of my grill lit. Right side is not. That's where we're gonna be cooking our stuff. So it's gonna get that heat circulating around it and go from there. Now I'm gonna close this lid here, and with just one side going, it's not gonna get any hotter than about, I don't know, 325, 350, somewhere around there. So that's what we're gonna do. And we'll put our ribs on, and we're gonna do it to about 165 internal temp. All right, y'all, we are there. We're about 340-ish. So I'm gonna go ahead, open up. We're gonna put these ribs on. Now, remember the two seasonings we got here, right? So this side here on the left-hand side, that's where we got our Holy Voodoo. I'm gonna put these on the back. So we're gonna put those on the back side there. Like I said, we're gonna cook these to about 165 internal temp. Then I'm gonna share with y'all what we're gonna do next, is we wanna get these things up to about 200 at the end of the day. Now we got our Holy Gospel. Oh yeah. Okay, I suspect it's gonna take about 2 hours, because like I said, we wanna get these up to about 165. So I'm gonna take one of our thicker pieces here. I'm gonna put this probe right in there. I got my thermometer set to 165. So whenever that gets up to temp, we'll go to our next step. All right, everybody. While the ribs are on the grill waiting those to get up to a temp of 165, next step, we're gonna go ahead and make us a braise. So I'm gonna use some sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. I'm gonna cut that with some red wine vinegar, about a half a cup of brown sugar. Mix all that up. I'm gonna put all that in a full pan. When our ribs get to 165, we're gonna put them in that, cook them the rest of the way. Get on in here, I'll show you how I mix it up. So about a 2-to-1 ratio. Put our barbecue sauce in there first. Now I use Sweet Baby Ray's, but you can use whatever you wish. So got that in there. And like I said, we're gonna make this a little bit more liquid. You put some red wine vinegar in there. And just eyeball it. I'm not measuring any of this stuff out. but I'll go ahead and put all that in there. There we go. That's done. This is going to clean your sinuses out too while you're at it. And then put our brown sugar in there. Sweet. All right, y'all. We're going to mix that up. Make a braise. I'll come back when we're at 165. All right, y'all. Our alarm's going off. We're at 165. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to take this full pan. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. I think for $1 you get a couple of them actually. So I'm gonna do first, we pour our braise in our pan there. Oh, that's good there. Then I'm gonna get my tongs. I'll get the ribs off. We're gonna put them in our braise. Hold on one sec. All right. Let me take our thermometer out there for the time being. All right. So I'm gonna take these and we'll put them in our braise. Now remember, we got our Holy Gospel in the front. Get this there. Oh yeah. Boy. So we're going to cook them the rest of the way in this braise. Once I get them in there, I'm going to flip them over, get a good coat over everything. There we go. And next, we're going to put this whole thing, we'll cover it up with foil, and we're going to cook them up to about 195, take them out and let them rest. Just for a few minutes till get up probably about 200 or so. They're gonna be good to go. All right, so these in the back are our Holy Voodoo. They got a little bit of jalapeno in that. Go. There we are, got it in there. Let me turn them over. I'm gonna shut my grill so I let all my heat out. Oh yeah, okay. We are good to go. Now, okay, we're gonna cover this up, put them back on. I'm covering this up to keep all the moisture in there. I'm gonna put them right back on this side. And then let me actually go ahead, put this in a piece there. We'll close her up and I'll see y'all at about 195. All right, just had them on there for another couple minutes by themselves. So they are good to go. We're gonna go ahead and take these bad boys off here. Again, down at the bottom, this is our Holy Gospel. Yeah. Oh, still, excuse me. Holy Voodoo. The Gospel on the top here. All right, y'all. This is something just on a Sunday afternoon, waiting for the ball games to come on. Anybody can do it, whether you got a smoker, whether you got a gas grill. More to come. This is Nick Gates Show. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Catch you next time.